the back and forth on Twitter.
They were trading against Plumbers, bro. Bro, they were trading against alt season, fabled like alt season, bro, where every altcoin goes.
Kind of Frank's tweet came from, and then everybody shared their opinion. This was like, the back and forth on Twitter.
They were trading against Plumbers, bro. Bro, they were trading against alt season, fabled like alt season, bro, where every altcoin goes up 20x, and it just like has to happen this way. Bro, they were trading against Plumbers. They were. And some of the best were the best, don't get me wrong, but alt season, man, it's like that is a concept of the past. It doesn't exist. 2017 ICOs, it's like Unk wake up, sent it at 60%, and he's drilling on your head top, and every new narrative is controlled by trends. It's like the game has evolved.
I want to say this. And this is obviously the most FaZe Bank's take in like position on this or POV. I will say this is in real time Thread Guy developing as a creator and a streamer. Like this is him creating an engaging like back and forth and conversation, and he's farming. And expect to see a lot more of this from guys like Thread Guy because they're waking up to like the meta and how to play this game. And this is one of the biggest things that's came out of Thread Guy's stream in recent time. And yeah, it's all about creating a conversation. So I don't know how much he stands on this and believes it, but I will say, and I don't know if you saw this yet, I went and asked them. I said, yo, TG, Frank, Rowdy, you guys trade every day, or you guys are watching. Thread Guy obviously has his eyes glued to the market. Frank's fucking still banging out, $500,000 P&Ls month to month publicly. Like he's such a psycho. You guys tell me right now, if the NBA comparison 1-to-1, if like all these lists have historically been Hall of Fame all time, give me like CT's version of like who are the current best players in the NBA. And what I mean by that is like LeBron's like top 2, undisputed, right? All-time GOAT. But today in the NBA, what is he? Top 10, top 20, right? So you guys tell me who you guys think are the top 25 on chain today. And they gave me a list. They went back and forth. I think Rowdy started the list, and then Frank sent it back with some changes. Rowdy put Frank at like 6 or 7. And then Frank moved himself down to 19. It's like the most Frank thing to do. I'm like, Frank, you took yourself off the list. He's like, no, I just put myself lower. He put himself at 19. But what do you think about this list? Are you familiar with these people?
Bro, to be honest, I do not know the trenches very well. I'm not going to hold you. The people
are we like, old heads? That's what I'm saying. Are we like, it's crazy.
Bro, like I genuinely, I know the like old CT, like the swing traders. I know the perps traders. I know all the people who are best at that. But like these on-chain traders who are trading like sub 100K coins, making money on shit that goes like 5 mil and consistently doing that on a daily basis. Like the people who have like the 100K like daily P&Ls, and it's coins that aren't even fucking over 10 mil. I'm like, bro, how the fuck are you trading all these different coins, making money on them? They're in those markets. It's a completely different game.
It's insane.
I know some of these guys though. I think Change is on FOMO. He's been crushing it. I know Asta's good. I know Profit. I know Rowdy. I know.
Honestly, brother, the response to this generally has been like very agreeable. Like people are looking at this and responding and like, yo, good list. Thanks for putting me on.
I think I need to do more of like highlighting who the best on-chain people are, because like in on-chain, it seems like there's one group which is like farming people really aggressively, but that there's people in that group who are also like building a following and doing content. And then the more that they do that, the more that they're going to farm people. And then there's a group of people who are actually like trading in the trenches and doing really well. And the second group is like the people that I would like to highlight and find out who are doing well.
You have in fact highlighted some of them. Obviously, you see Poor Goat is a familiar name and face in Ansem's community. You kind of gave birth to this kid. And chat, I just want to show you chat for a second. Like this kid, as far as our announcing like guests to come on the show, his announcement tweet has more engagement and more comments under it than probably all of our fucking guest announcements combined. This kid has real emotion, and the chat was just spamming Poor Goat. Like you've created almost like a little mini you.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I mean, it's happened in past cycles too. Like there's people I found where they had barely any followers, and then like I was like, no, this is a good trader. I actually happened with Art School last cycle. Art School was like Art School bought with under 100K. She bought Popcat super early. She bought a lot of like the on-chain coins super early when Solana trenches were heating up. And nobody really knew that she was a really good trader. And I was like, yo, you guys should follow Art School. Like, she's actually doing really well on chain. And now her account is at like 100K followers. And obviously that's not all attributed to me, but I have been able to figure out and find people on CT who are good traders and doing well. And yeah, Poor Goat's cool, bro. He's one of the only people that held their entire airdrop. He was in the OG Ansem, and I sent him some coins, and he held them. He didn't sell any of them. A lot of the other people sold like most of them. So yeah, I felt with Poor Goat. He's the GOAT. I think it's funny.
Go ahead.
The plumber conversation. I just want to comment on like the old CTV and plumbers. I think it's really important for CT in general to be like respect the old generation and also respect the new generation. And I want to speak on this because I think it's actually really important going forward. So in the old days, we had a ton of fucking altcoins that also went to zero. So Threads take on like we were trading as plumbers, but we were getting fucking wrecked trading on Bittrex, trading on Cryptopia, trading on all these sketchy ass exchanges. You could sometimes send Bitcoin or Litecoin to the exchanges and not even know if it was going to show up, and you could actually trade there. Like, we were getting rugged on Ether Delta, entering the wrong like price per coin and then swapping, getting like 100 times less coins than we were supposed to get because of how the fucking fills work. The fucking UI is fucking
exactly.
terrible.
I feel like, by the way, I haven't heard this take yet or anybody mention this, but it's 100% a valid response. Is maybe the game is more crowded. Maybe there's more competition. Maybe it's become more efficient and more solved in a lot of ways. But technically speaking, you can't argue it. It was obviously a much harder game.
Bro, infinitely hard.
You had to do it's literally like a fucking Easter
fucking bull. Like, bro, I saw something from King BTC. He's put out some tweets on this. He was like, bro, in 2013 and 2014, you had to download .exe files to fucking run. Legit, like going on site
to
buy the coins, bro. Like, you were literally you weren't getting rugged by bundlers. You were getting rugged by devs, like literally hacking your fucking computer. Like, it was fucking crazy shit. But I just want to say, like,
Easter egg hunt fucking side quests with fucking 80 different tabs open. You have this is brand new technology. I think that's a really, really, really fair response.
Yeah, the fucking, so I just want to say the people who were trading altcoins back then, there were the altcoin like alt seasons where a ton of alts did really well and went up a fuck ton. But during those alt seasons, there were also a lot of altcoins that literally went to zero and people made no money on. And the reason that like a lot of the new guys don't even know who a lot of these OGs are is because a lot of them didn't make it to right now. Like Kobe is Kobe Trader Main, two of the only people that like were around super, super early and are still here because they were able to survive cycle to cycle. It's not hard. It's not easy to survive cycle to cycle. It's really not easy to survive cycle
also,
to cycle.
Kobe's had 9-figure exits, and so is Maine. So like, you want to talk about how hard something is or impossible something is? Like, let's see how many of these guys do that. You know what I mean? Because that's as impossible or difficult as it gets.
Yeah.
But
so I think it's important to respect the older generation, but for the older generation, you also need to respect the on-chain guys right now, because that market is also not going to slow down. And that's also going to start to pick up a lot. And I actually think a lot of the experimentation on the dev side is going to come from these like low market cap
100%
on-chain launches. And if the old guard is like, no, all this shit is scams, then like people external to crypto will be like, okay, well, this shit is all scams. But if we are together and like, no, we're actually going to support experimentation on chain. We're not going to support the people who are farming others, but like, this is a real part of the market that's going to keep growing.
Yeah, it's obviously not slowing down, right? This is where all the attention is funneling as well. So it's kind of like, it's a fun conversation to have regardless, right? Everybody gets involved. People have their takes. Like, it's funny because complex